Hello, and welcome to all my beautiful, vibrant souls who are Sagittariuses or have major Sagittarius placements. Welcome to your month ahead tarot forecast for the month of October 2023. We will be pulling tarot messages to talk about the details and messages for what you can expect from your month ahead. But because October is the time when the veil between the spirit realm and our earthly realm is at its thinnest, I am also going to be pulling a card for what energy is going to be coming through the veil most strongly for you. This could be messages from passed on loved ones. These could be, situations where you've been trying to get a lot of clarity because this is the best time of year for divination. These could be energies that are returning to you, or you could be getting support from your guides on a particular issue. So it's just whatever energy is going to come through the most strongly. So with that, let's get into it. I want to give the deck a little bit of a shuffle real quick. I hope that you guys had a fantastic September. Thank you with your patience as I've been getting these videos out. I've been feeling a tad under the weather, so it's just kind of taking me a little bit of extra time, but that's all right. Good things come to those who wait. So yeah, anyway, I want to take this top card, but let's see what you have. So far, the messages have been pretty impactful for all the groups. There have been some collective themes. Excuse my burp. Oh my gosh. Okay, so a lot of cards keep sticking to each other here, and I feel a significant energy of like when two cards are coming out, taking one and leaving the other. So there might be some things where you're having to kind of uncouple them a lot. What is this card? The Emperor reversed. You know what's really interesting? I was going to say, usually this is a call to kind of like take a control role in your life, and I do feel that here, but I'm almost feeling like there's somebody you've had, this is very specific, you've had a misunderstanding with. Somebody where there's been a perceived power struggle. Somebody who, with all the ivy, loves you very much, has a lot of admiration for you, appreciation for you. Ivy usually is representative of unconditional love. They may have made a move or a decision that you felt like was controlling, or you felt like was not it. It was not a good look, but they were trying to do something to help you. And I feel that this might come up this month. Sorry, my glasses are, I need to adjust them. There might be something about that coming up this month. So let's see what you have. Three of Pentacles reversed. This could also be a boss that you are having to, or like a coworker that you're having to kind of figure stuff out with. Strength, yeah, I'm not surprised. It could be a Leo you're dealing with. The Three of Swords, yes, absolutely. The Seven of Swords. Ooh, and the King of Wands. There you are. Okay, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Lots of fire in this already. You could be dealing with a Leo. I think it's really interesting because, hang on, I'm trying to show you the placement of the cards. I think tarot placement's important. So they're like this. You see how the wolf is looking at the Three and the Seven of Swords? It's kind of got its back to the Three of Pentacles in reverse. And we have a full moon on the wolf card, or on the strength card, excuse me. This is something where this is a partnership or a job, and I feel you had to turn your back on this situation and release this person. And I feel the reason why is because, you know, the Three of Pentacles is a spiritual partnership, but it's where you guys you're really building together. You have similar values, similar goals, similar beliefs. And I feel that something happened with this person where it really like left a bad taste in your mouth. Yeah, because like you couldn't see it, but I had like, you know, the Three of Pentacles, Strength, Three of Swords, Seven of Swords, and then the deck box was in the way, and I wanted to move it so I could finally put the King of Wands up there. There's a sense here where for a lot of you, I feel like there's somebody who, the reason why you've turned your back on this or you've released this person, this partnership, is because this person did something, I'm going to be honest, pretty shitty. We're going to delve into what might be going on here, but this person did something kind of crappy. Again, this could be a boss, this could be a father figure, this could be, it's a lot of masculine energy here, regardless of gender, identity, or expression. I'll get into it a little bit more. The King of Wands can represent a mature masculine fire energy, and where we had that Emperor, which is usually Aries, in reverse, we'll get into it. This person showed you that you guys were not on the same page. You didn't have the same values. This is what I mean. They did something, the Seven and the Three of Swords. This is, you know, heartbreak. You add these together, it's the Ten of Swords, this energy of being stabbed in the back. And the Seven of Swords is very deceptive, sneaky crap. Like whatever they did, I'm not excusing it, but I do feel like there's a miscommunication here. This would be the kind of person that maybe they did something that they didn't want you to know about, and they hid it because they love you, they value you, they respect they care about what you think of them. But the fact that they hid it would have like bothered you more than whatever it was they did. It's like, feels like something kind of like that. They did something crappy. And I think for you, the reason why it was so important is not even maybe necessarily what happened or happened initially, but it's the way that they handled it, and it's the way that it again, it's very much like you and I are not the same kind of person. We don't have the same values, and it really made like you see them in a different light. This person has been thinking a lot about this person wants to restore their reputation in your eyes. I think normally this person either is the King of Wands or has the potential to be. This is usually somebody who's motivated, confident, knows what they want. They feel in tune with the universe, right? They're very in touch with their intuition, almost at an instinctual level. They're very magnetic. Honestly, there could be something here where there was, the King and Queen of Wands, they're sexy people. They're very, attractive, both like physically attractive, but they're energetically attractive. So a lot of people want to be with them. And there might be something where this person thought that they were like let's say this person was networking and they thought that they were, making a good judgment call for this goal that they had. But the way they went about it was like crossing a boundary, crossing a line. There's something kind of like that. I'm spiritually nosy. I got to know what this is. I also kind of want to keep the Emperor reversed. We're going to keep it. There's something where, this is usually somebody who's in a control role. They're very mature, responsible. They've kind of got all their shit under control. And they fumbled. This is where they made a bad choice. Maybe they didn't handle something. They didn't set the record straight on something. So let's say this person was like an entrepreneur and they're networking with somebody, and like this person gets flirtatious with them. They may not have corrected them and said like, hey, I've got a person, I've got a partner. This might be somebody who was okay taking credit for something that was not their idea. That's kind of the energy here, stealing the show and kind of leaving you in the dust. Whether it's at work or not. What is the situation? This person regrets it. They know that they did not handle the situation with integrity. And again, what they're mostly concerned about, they really care what you think of them. They really want you to see them in a favorable light. Death reverse. They're wondering if this, whatever was going on between the two of you, is like completely over. That's Scorpio energy. The Four of Swords reverse. They might reach out to try to talk to you this month, but let's see what's happening. The Two of Pentacles, I almost just like dropped it. The High Priestess reversed. Okay, Pisces here. Justice and Libra. Okay, what I feel happened is I rarely say this because I feel like this sounds inflammatory, so take it as it resonates. But this has this energy of having a secret life. They were trying to juggle between two things. You notice how on the broom here, on the besom, there's a pentacle? This feels like there's something that they were trying to clean up in secret. And whatever it is, you may not have even cared about whatever, I won't clarify because I'm still nosy, but you may not have even cared about whatever it was. Like, let's say, for example, they were struggling with, something at work. Maybe they lost their job and they didn't tell you. I feel like you wouldn't have even cared about the fact they lost their job, or it wouldn't have been a huge deal. But it's the fact that maybe they went through great lengths to hide it. Because, both the King of Wands and the Emperor, they like to be the man. Like not like, be the man, but like they're the man. They got their shit together. And this person felt very disempowered by whatever this was, or felt like they would be more powerful. There's something where they made a bad judgment call. For some of you, this person was in a marriage and they didn't tell you. If that is the case, you already know. Whatever this is, most likely you're aware of this, or you're aware of at least part of it, because I feel like you guys have already turned your back on this. But for some of you, this person was in a marriage, but it feels like they were trying to get out of it. Again, whatever it is, they were trying to clean it up without you knowing. They were, we have a full moon in this card. They were trying to release it and get rid of it, and again, clean it up without you knowing about it. And this is where I feel the juggling and the double life aspect come in. because this person was trying to kind of keep some aspect of their life away from you in order to maybe be fair to you with the Justice. What is the Justice here for? The Queen of Swords. Yeah, they were afraid. More Libra energy, but Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. They may have been afraid that you would cut them off if you knew about whatever this was. They may have also been afraid if there was, you know, let's say they had somebody else in the mix. There could have been somebody who was very vengeful, that they were concerned about. They didn't want them to know about you. The Queen of Swords, you know, in like a divorce context, this can be a divorced woman. The Queen of Swords is not playing around. And if this person feels scorned, the Queen of Swords and the King of Wands can be quite a fucking pair. If this person feels scorned, they will stop at nothing to take it out on you. Excuse my burp. So this may have very well been something kind of like that. What else came out? The Queen of Cups. Yeah, this is what I mean. You guys could not have been more different. It feels like, because this is, even just look at how doe-eyed this little owl is. This is somebody who, I don't always say this about the Queen of Swords. In this context, if there was another person, they could have been having like, against hiding a secret, either relationship. They were hiding somebody from you. But I don't feel like there was a legal aspect here, or there was a contract maybe they were trying to get. For some of you, this person was flirting with this other person, or let this other person think they didn't have a partner in order to get a contract. But they were hiding something from you, either because they were concerned that this person would not react well to you or try to, like, you know, make your life hard, or they were afraid that you wouldn't understand where they were coming from and you would cut them off. Now, I'm not saying that justifies what they did, but this is kind of their thought process. I want to see with the Two of Pentacles, kind of what they were juggling. And I'll look at why in a little bit. The Two of Cups, like I said, I feel bad saying this. For a lot of you, this is another relationship. This also could just be like an ex who wouldn't leave them alone. This could be somebody who, again, they have legal ties to. So maybe they have a kid with this person, so they're trying to keep them happy. Maybe they're in a legal battle with this person. This could be somebody like an old business partner, and they're trying to extricate themselves. This feels like a sense of, because I'm not seeing, when it comes to all this stuff, we're seeing swords and pentacles. We're seeing air and earth. So this is something where it's legal, it's mental, you know, it's financial, but there's not really any love here. It's kind of what I'm getting. There's not a lot of emotional investment. Wow, okay, the Empress and the Nine of Cups. Okay, so they may have been kind of going back and forth between, again, for some of you, this is the mother of their child. But going back and forth between something they really wanted and having a better relationship with you. So again, for some of you, this is like they really wanted a contract, they really wanted a job, and somebody's willing to offer it to them, but like maybe that person, you know, they're networking, that person's flirting with them, they're like, you know, if it comes up, if the subject comes up, I'll mention my partner, but they're kind of omitting it in the hopes of like accomplishing something. It feels a little bit like I can make everybody happy, and they kind of knew they were bending the truth or not doing something okay, but I think in their mind they justified it, and they legitimately didn't think it would bother you as much as it did. And once they realized that it did, that you started seeing them as a dishonorable person, that really bothered them, that really got to them. And in fact, I feel like that was something that incited change in them. I want to know more about this Two of Pentacles, though, because I'm nosy. For some of you, this is somebody who really valued your contribution, but it's kind of like with the Nine of Cups, once they accomplished, like let's say this is, you know, a business partnership or like a creative collaborator. This is somebody who you helped them accomplish a goal, and then they kind of left you out. So like maybe this was like your boss is really appreciative and like talking you up, but then when it comes time to recommend you for a promotion, they're fucking silent. For some of you, if that's your situation, the reason why they didn't recommend you for it is because there may have been somebody else that you would have had to have answered to who would make your life difficult. This person, I feel, sees you as the Queen of Cups, somebody who is kind and, you know, thoughtful, creative. You know, with the Empress, they see you as somebody who can make magic happen, but possibly somebody who's very sensitive. somebody who they feel like they need to protect, even if that's not true. They feel like they need to protect you. And there's something where it's tough because they did feel like they were trying to do the best thing possible for you, but they were also kind of being self-serving. And I think they've been taking time to kind of come to terms with that. Because again, the High Priestess reversed, they were trying to clean something up without you knowing about it, and you found out. Yeah, the Sun reversed in the Wheel of Fortune. It was a matter of time. I feel like it was a matter of time till you found out about this thing. And I think this person with the rabbit, I'm getting, they were hedging their bets about something. It's like, if I can just clean this up, then it's kind of giving magician energy. Like, if I can clean this up before Sagittarius finds out about it, then we'll be good. Because I think in their mind, there's something about it where this other situation had nothing to do with you. But that's not how it was for you, right? Again, even like, let's say this was the example with work where you really like worked hard on something or contributed a lot to a project, and then you didn't get what was promised, possibly because there would have been somebody else involved who's not, would have been like, let's say this is like, oh, I would have recommended you for that position, but that person is a real beast of a supervisor. I don't want to put you through that. There is a legitimate reason why, but like it's the way they handled it. Because again, I feel like if they just talked to you about it, if they were just honest with you about it, you would have been okay with it. You would have been like, oh, or we can work something out. But there's something where in the process of trying to do what they thought was right, they handled it so poorly, and this person's aware of that. So I want to kind of see how this is playing out for this month then, because this is the story. So like what's going on? The Four of Swords reversed. This person may very well reach out. The Ten of Swords. This person is going to, I feel, reach out to apologize. There's something that's over now. And they feel like they can come talk to you because, again, that King of Wands upright, they feel like they can come talk to you because they feel like they kind of got their shit together. Maybe this whole situation caused them to really take a hard look at themselves and they want to come in and apologize. Yes, the Hermit. They've taken some time. The Five of Pentacles, maybe life has kind of kicked their ass a little bit, so like, let's say this is somebody who you were working with them and then they kind of, made it seem like they were the brains of the operation and they got an offer or a promotion and like kind of left you out of it. It's like maybe that ended up not being so great, because I'm kind of picking up that energy here too. It's something where like, the King of Wands and like the Emperor reverse is kind of that energy. Like, in that example, let's say this person was, really talking up their accomplishments on your team. It's something where I don't think that their intention was to cut you out, but I think that it was something where they tried to clean it up. So this person may have tried to, like, let's say they're talking themselves up and they get the offer for the position. They're like, oh, what about Sagittarius? And, this person's like, forget them. You're the real talent here. You don't need them. And then it's kind of like they can't change it, right? The only way to change it is to just turn it down entirely, which I'm not saying they shouldn't have done. But there's something here where it's like I'm hearing like, I open my big fat mouth. They handled it poorly because they were trying to play a game here. They were trying to finesse their way into something. And the way they handled it caused you to lose respect for them. I know I'm saying it in many different ways, but I'm teasing out the energy. This person may have been going over it over and over and over again in their head, trying to kind of understand. You guys have had maybe many conversations about it. But the Four of Swords reversed, the Ten of Swords, the Moon reversed, and the Ten of Pentacles. This person has come to the realization that you're the kind of person they want to build something long-term with. If this is a relationship, they see you as like long-term marriage material. I mean, come on, the Empress, the Nine of Cups, like we know. This person, if this was a relationship especially, this person may have been juggling between a personal goal of theirs and investing in a future with you. And they were distracted. And there's something where maybe they went after that personal goal with, the Ten of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, and it was not what they were hoping for. It ended up stabbing them in the back, kicking them in the pants, whatever you want to say. They have realized this. There's something where they've been sitting with their feelings very heavily with the Moon in reverse, and they're kind of like recognizing, right? It's like, especially look at the placement. They're like, they've got, it's kind of like this thing where they're looking at what happened and they're like, I could have had this, but I turned my back on it. And they're really looking at what they did. They're really looking at what they did, and I feel like they're going to come talk to you about it this month, because this person, I'm almost getting this person doesn't care about what they cared about before. This person, if you guys were building something together, you guys were creating like a business, a project, you were getting something off the ground, they almost don't even care if they get that anymore. They don't care. They just want to restore their reputation in your eyes. They want to explain something. This person might be practicing what they're going to say quite a lot. Because that's the energy I'm picking up. It's like, I don't even give a shit about getting that anymore. I don't even care. I just want to like sort this out. The Lovers, this person really cares about you. Gemini energy. You guys could be like an opposites attract kind of a thing. This person, if they were at all unclear, especially for some of you, this person was choosing between, like I said, their own kind of personal goals and satisfaction and then something more stable with you. This person's all done with that. It's kind of like they, you know, all that glitters kind of energy, and they went chasing after something recklessly. Wow, I'm feeling like this like muscle spasm in my right shoulder. The shoulders can be associated with like our sense of like the burdens that we carry. There's something that I feel like it ended up being much more trouble than it was worth. Yeah, and there's a sense here, and I love too that we've had the Empress come out upright and the Emperor reversed. There's something where this person knows that they were not being honorable, that they were not, and that's important to them. And it's not even just being honorable, it's being honorable to you. They care about you. They respect you, and they really care about what you think of them. So, yep, Death reverse. They're wondering if it's all done, if it's all over, or if you guys have any shot of recreating something. The hands on the clock here point to 6 and 12, so the 6th and the 12th might be important. I think the 6th is tomorrow. The 9 of Pentacles reverse. And the 8 of Cups, yeah. So for a lot of you, this is a partnership. A lot of you, this person's wondering if you have the shot, like a shot at a partnership again, or if like you're done for good. That's up to you. I support you in whatever you need to do for your own self-love, self-respect, your healing. I guess I want to pull you guys a card for what Spirit wants you to know about this. The 7 of Pentacles reversed. If you do decide to pursue something again with this person, start fresh. This is not picking up where you left off. Make this person start again. And for some of you, this is really a call to cut and run. The 3 of Wands reversed, the Lovers, and the 5 of Pentacles. Yeah, this feels like, I'm just thinking here. This feels like if you want to pursue this, A, make sure this is true to you in the heart and soul, and B, like I said, be willing to scrap the past. Because it's really important to, as you look to the future, make plans and cultivate options and relationships that make you happy with your life. If you know this person is just not going to be that, it's not worth bothering with. And if you want to see if this has the potential to make you happy, start slow, you know, and make this person, I would say almost like make a plan for what you want with this person, and then make a plan about your expectations. Like, I expect that by this point, you know, like I expect to see them do this, this, and this before I invest money, before I, you know, get into a relationship with them, before we become exclusive, before there's something here about like, really like make them invest before you build like a lot of plans around them. Make them show you they're solid. They do regret it, and that is very sincere, but make them demonstrate to you that they've changed, right? Allow them to show you they've changed over time. So I'm going to get into your special Halloween messages. That was spicy, but I do sense that they will be reaching out. For some of you, they've already started reaching out, and you're going to have a deep conversation about this month. But I would not be surprised if you get an apology, if you get something where, depending on their sign, I feel, so if they're like, you know, Taurus, Aries, Capricorn, you know, Scorpio, you might not, they might not outright say it, but there's something here where like maybe they'll be like, yeah, you know, I pursued this and it fell apart, this sucked, and like it'll look different for everybody, but this person's gonna eat their words. Okay, at the bottom we have the Mummy with change. So you are going to be, I feel like this is a different message. I also feel like for you guys, you might be having a spiritual gift that is opening up or expanding. Especially this might have to do with your throat chakra, because I want to do this, and for me that's like a throat chakra clearing thing that I do. So this might be, you might be exceptionally gifted with communicating or spiritual communication this month. Oh, forgiveness with reducing burden. That's beautiful. Okay. So this could have to do with what we were just talking about, but for many of you, I don't feel like that's the case. It's interesting because the flower is in a left hand. The left side of the body is associated with the divine feminine and thus our intuitive side. I feel like you guys, this is going to be a really specific gift. You guys are going to be gifted this month with the talent of very soothing words. You're going to be gifted this month with the intuitive and psychic awareness of what to say in order to achieve a lot of harmony, a lot of balance. You might be having a lot of angelic influence this month. What you speak is always powerful, but specifically when it comes to healing words, you are going to be very talented with that this month. This might be a new gift for you. This might be something that you've always had. Maybe you've always had very powerful communication, powerful words, and this month you're going to have a talent for words that help induce forgiveness, because forgiveness is an energy derivative of release and flow, right? So there's something where if you guys, let's say in this example we saw in your earlier messages, you and this person have a conversation, your words are going to be very instrumental and powerful to the forgiveness process. And it's not just a conscious, I forgive you. It's the release of the energy that's very important. So it's kind of like, win, lose, or draw, come hell or high water. Your words have a significant impact in being able to help facilitate healing and flow. Work, if you can, with blue hemimorphite. Also the color like light teal, like that minty color. I also have it right here. It's really catching my eye. Working with that color is very, very helpful. Also, it's making me think of the Super 8 colors and using the balance between the Super 8 colors to create energetic harmony and balance, which is a really, really cool concept. If you ever want me to do a video on it, let me know. But the opposite of that teal color is red. So being able to put the two together, that turquoise kind of color, put the two together to create balance might be helpful. But this is going to be your gift. You're going to have the gift of intuitively being able to incite, inspire, and encourage forgiveness. I like that. That's really cool. Dude, a bunch of cards just flew out. So I'm going to keep them. 10 of Pentacles reversed. The Moon reversed. The 5 of Pentacles reversed. I quite like that. The 9 of Pentacles, beautiful. The 8 of Cups and the Death card. Okay. For some of you, this is a long dormant gift that may have run in your family lineage. For some of you, you have been honing this gift for a long time through family issues, right? The 10 of Pentacles for me is something that is foundational. It's either been with you for a very long time or it has the potential to be with you for a long time. So when it comes out reversed, this is like the deconstruction of something very, very long-standing for you. And that's why the 10 of Pentacles for me, it's also inherited. It's inherited things, positive or negative. This could be something that you've been working on a lot, either from a past life or in this lifetime or both. And this is taking on a new, I have a burp. And this is taking on a new iteration, right? You may have been doing a lot of work when it comes to the power of your words and the healing words, particularly with your intuition. Not your intuition. Wow, that was channeled with your emotions. Okay. A lot of you would benefit from working with your throat chakra in an intuitive context. So automatic writing, chanting, you could just start doing a subconscious like story dump kind of a thing. But there's a sense here where your emotions and your words are intuitively guided. And I feel like this is applied in a very emotional context. And what you're going to be able to facilitate is bringing yourself and others out of this 5 of Pentacles energy of lack, of scarcity, of feeling abandoned by spirit, like you don't have enough, and into this place of feeling secure. You might have a lot of inherited root chakra issues that you've been working on. But there's a sense here of bringing yourself and others into this place of feeling secure. Because I think what might, something you may have experienced or other people may experience that you're helping them with is not being able to let go of something, truly let go, right? There's a sense here with the 8 of Cups reversed, especially with all the like pentacles here. This is where we can sometimes physically walk away from something. We can leave something behind, like I'm not going to talk to them, I'm not going to go back to this place, but emotionally, we have not left it behind yet, right? Eight of Cups upright is like we are emotionally, with heavy heart, we are detaching and moving on. Eight of Cups reversed is like we maybe we've moved on, maybe we've somewhat moved on. Emotionally, we're still in it, we're still stuck. And this is why I feel like you're, especially because look, the sand in the hourglass is purple. So again, more like third eye, crown chakra energy. I have to sneeze. Sorry about that. Oh my gosh. So yeah, there's like a sense here of, that sneeze just like blew my mind. That was a lot. There's a sense here of, yeah, being able to help people move on is really what I'm seeing. And this is going to be a gift that I feel is very heightened this month, but I do feel like this is something that is either, you know, maybe it comes and goes in your life, or this is something that is it's here to stay, and it might have periods where it's more active rather than less, but this month is very much geared toward helping people release. You might have Scorpio or Pluto either in your 8th house or your 12th house. I want to know more about this. Oh, okay. The Eight of Wands reversed is coming out here too. I feel like, let me just clarify. It's this one. I went past it. The Four of Pentacles. Yeah, when people are holding on, and the Magician reversed. When people are holding on to things that have dead energy, they are holding on, usually because I'm feeling this heavy energy of grief. So your words are going to hold quite a lot of power, especially this month, to help facilitate release. Be equally conscientious of how you speak to yourself, because your words are going to be powerful for you too. Your words are going to be helping you to facilitate healing and forgiveness for yourself. So affirmations are going to be that much more potent and powerful, especially for you guys. Affirmations to both help you release things, but also help you find and seize your own power with the Magician are going to be really helpful. I had something else I was going to say. It just fell out of my brain. I was hoping if I did that, it would come back, and it's not happening. Shoot, yeah, I'm sorry, it's gone. It was pretty much more of the same, though. Really working with affirmations to help yourself heal is just going to be, like, tremendously helpful. Also, again, working with throat chakra, like unblocking it, balancing it, charging it, that's going to be really, really helpful this month. Yeah, I kind of want to pull you guys one, like, last little card of advice. Okay, this went flying out, the Sun. Things are going to be good. I feel like whatever happens here, you know, again, come hell or high water, difficult energy is going to be released. We have reducing burden. The Sun is coming out. Things are going to go well. We have the Rabbit. This is a lucky time. This is a lucky period. In these conversations that you're either having or you're helping other people kind of like process things through, it's going to be really lucky. And you're going to be helping not only yourself, but also other people as well. Yeah, Queen of Cups reversed. There's a lot of healing here. There's a lot of emotional healing that's going to be taking place. What is this one? And the Tower. The Tower with the Ace of Swords behind it. What card fell out? The Devil. Wow, that's really powerful. I feel like you're going to either in your own life or helping other people or both, you're going to help yourself and others have major breakthroughs to releasing very stagnant, stuck, again, I'm feeling grief-stricken energy, things that have kept people emotionally stunted and hurting. You're going to really be helping people. So again, your words, so powerful this month. Really utilize them with great care, with great respect, great caution, great responsibility. So yeah, that's pretty much everything I have. Please let me know, feel free to come back and let me know in the comments how this plays out, because this is wicked cool. It has been an honor and a joy to get to read for you guys today, and I hope I get to again real soon. Take care, love bugs. Bye.